a real technical cutback as well, because I guess the judges kind of compared it a bit, but
Yeah.
it was really good riding there at the end there.
Yeah, he also just kind of, I guess, couldn't finish it off as sweetly as he would have liked to. But welcome along, folks. As we said, it is Ladies' Day and DK Day here at the Encanto Pro in Puerto Rico. Swells dropped a little bit overnight. We still have some really fun waves around and some super action coming your way. So make sure you stay tuned to the webcast. Send all your messages via the Facebook page to Manny V, and Manny and the guys will do their best to read them out to you, over the webcast. But Jared Houston, mate, how's the forecast? I mean, you spend a lot of time here in Puerto Rico. How's the forecast looking?
Yeah, it looks pretty good for the end of the period. I haven't really gone too in depth with it, but it does look like there's definitely going to be waves. I think we're going to finish in really good surf. Looks like a pretty big swell coming with a decent period and out of a good direction for middle. So I think we could see the event finishing in some potentially epic conditions.
Yeah, nice, mate. That is really good news.
Yeah.
Well, round number 3, and it's in the red singlet. We were due to have Caesar Bauer here, but unfortunately Caesar at the South American Beach Games or something like that. It was like a big contest. It was an ESA sort of branded contest.
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, that contest finishes on the 6th. Caesar tried to get here on the 7th, but I did speak to him last night. He'd said to apologise to everyone, and he looks forward to being at the next IBA World Tour event, wherever that may be.
Yeah.
We've got Pancho Goldos, who's one of Peru's best. Javier Delgado. Do you know Javier? He's a character, that guy.
Yeah. He's a real Puerto Rican character. He's always around.
He's such an animated sort of dude. And Renato Arellano, who's he's stepping it up, isn't he, Renato?
Yeah, he really is. I mean, even yesterday in his prone heats and stuff, like he was like really giving the guys a good solid run for their money, and he qualified through from the trials, and now he's out there ripping it up in Dropney. So pretty amazing.
All right, well, here's the little replay of Delgado just trying to get a little inside section, zeroes in, and goes a little fat there at the end there. But, this guy's just posting a couple little scores at the opening stages of this heat. What do you like to do, Jared? Do you like to get out there and get a couple of waves and then build on it, or you just like to sit and wait for the big sets?
It really just depends on the conditions, I guess. Like, we actually got another look at Renato's, Renato, the guy from Chile's last wave, banking a nice little turn of the oncoming whitewash there, so that's a nice starter for him. But it definitely depends on the conditions. I guess if it's kind of junky and a bit mixed up, I kind of like to keep busy. But if there's some really good sets coming through, then it pays off to wait for those, to wait for the best waves and maximize your scoring potential.
Yeah, that's right. There's a couple of ways you can skin the cat, and just depends on the day. Well, Manny V is back here, and he's going to jump back in. I'm just going to kind of pop in from time to time to let Manny go and have a drink and chill out for a bit. So I'll jump out of the hot seat, folks, and Manny V will be back in just moments. Take it away, Jazz.
Yeah, so here we got Pancho Goldos from Chile, from Peru, up and riding with a nice snap at the top, and he's looking to get another second move on that. Riding the inside section is going a little bit foamy on him, but let's see if he can just get through. No, it's gone really fast. It's kind of like a deep section in the sandbar there, just off the reef, and you see a lot of the waves are fading out in that section. So, but unlucky there for Pancho Goldos, but he's still got a nice turn off the top. So that is his second ride. And he's looking to build on a 1.38, so he'll definitely drop that. Here we got another look at it. Here coming at the bottom, and nice whack off the top there. Really slides the tail around, and he's just having a look for something else, and the wave just unfortunately doesn't go to plan for him. But Pancho Goldos is a really, really good rider from Peru, a really great Dropney rider, and a really cool human as well. So I'm hoping, pulling for him in this heat, hope he does well. And good start to the morning. The ladies really stepping it up, ripping it up out there, and now you got the Dropney guys, some of the best Dropney guys in the world actually in this round. They have all the top seeds entering the water, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing a pretty good day of action coming out.
Yeah, Jared, holding it down in the DK. I don't know if the last time I seen you DK. Do you ever get up on the knee?
It's been a while since I've dropped knee there.
Well, hey, thanks for holding it down. You're doing great, and I appreciate you, taking the time. One of my hardest jobs is trying to find people to come into the hot seat, but because everybody's competing and they're concentrating, they want to, do well in this event, and to, take away a half hour or an hour of their time away from their meditation is probably the hardest thing to do, but I respect that, and I appreciate you, spending the time out here. But the
problem,
Peruvians, holy beep.
Yeah, But the Peruvians are really, I mean, they seem to really have built themselves a name as a strong drop knee country.
It's
with, I
crazy.
mean, Pancho and Cesar and Pancho's brother, Kiko, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a really strong presence in the drop knee world too. And there's a couple of prone riders from there as well. Like, we don't really get to see them that often. But every year when we're in Chile, all the Peruvian guys are always there, and they're really pretty good. Like, one guy that I know of is Kevin Salkalt, I haven't seen him in a couple of years. He's been living in Australia, but that guy rips.
Yeah, I mean they're popping them out of Peru, and Chile has a strong contingent. That whole South America has a whole solid crew of bodyboarders. It's just a matter of time before the companies step up and start sponsoring the top riders, so we can see more of them on the international scene. But these guys right here, Cesar Bauer, pretty much opening up the door when he won the drop knee world title back in 2010.
Exactly.
And now we're starting to see the likes of all these other guys coming down and hitting the scene. So it's good to see all these guys. And in fact, I try to get Kiko Galdos to come up and commentate for his brother's heat. But he's like, "Oh, dude, I want to
be down there on the beach, yeah."
But it's all good. I mean, we have you and we have Kahikili on standby as well. So he's going to be stepping in the next heat if you don't mind hanging out until then.
Nice.
So yeah, check it out. We do have the winner of the last heat downstairs. Let's see who's interviewing. Where are you at?
Thank you very much, Manny V. We are down here in the Sprite Chill Out competitors area and speaking with winner of the previous heat, Davey Winchester from Australia. G'day, mate.
How you going?
Yeah, good, buddy. It kind of looked fun out there. I mean, you ripped the top off a couple of nice big green open faces. You found the sets.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fun. I saw a couple of good waves come through in the girls before, and I just knew that you get those little ones, have the little wedge and a bit of clean face, and you get into them.
Yeah, nice, mate. We're just talking about your board before. Grab that thing and just show us. But this has got a slightly different configuration on the nose. What's the story?
Yeah. I just asked Meza to make me one exactly like my prone board, except just kind of squash the nose a bit because I felt it can kind of catch on doing turns and things like that. So he made me one up, and when I was dropping it on my other boards, I was kind of wrecking my good prone boards a lot. So I just got this one made, and yeah, it goes good.
Yeah, nice, mate. Well, it's, try not to think about it and talk about it too much, but there is a potential world title up for grabs here for you, mate. What are you doing in your preparation?
Just drop kneeing. And just keeping relaxed and just having fun with the family, and whatever happens. Just try and get some good waves and surf good.
Yeah, right, mate. Well, most of the people in Australia are all going for you, man, so good luck with it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Alrighty, back to you, Manny.
Well, he's one of those other guys, Dave Winchester, who can pull off a double world title. Damien King was pretty close, last year, but lost out on the title when, PLC came away from behind and pulled it off. But Kingy was close, but Winnie, he could be one of those guys to pull off a double championship in the drop knee and in the prone division. But you've seen him drop knee out there in that first heat. Holy Mikeys!
Winnie's such a ripper. He's so naturally talented at pretty much everything he does. Like, I've seen him play soccer. He's pretty good at that too. He's talented family man. Yeah, he's a superhuman. Like, he's just quite a legend in general. But here we got Pancho taking him on this one. Got a pretty nice clean line. He's looking for something. Oh,
nice little carve.
He dropped his wallet and just leaned right back to pick it up.
Epic. Here's the live action right now. Javier Delgado. Man, I seen this guy ripping in the last couple days, just absolutely annihilating. I'm like, who's this guy? And he's just starting to see his name everywhere now. So everybody's trying to drop some numbers right now. The highest scoring wave. And here's another look at Renato Ariano. Yeah, another South American rider coming from, I believe.
He's from Chile. He's a old gringo local, and he's. Yeah, like, I know him more as a prone rider, but in this event, he's really been pretty impressive with his drop knee skills as well. So Renato is, I'd almost say he's been one of the standouts of the event this far. So it's great to see that. I know Alan Munoz really wanted to make it over for the event, but it seems things didn't really go his way. But it's good to still have some Chilean representation here in the form of Renato, and best of luck to him in the rest of the event.
Excuse me, Jared. I hate. There we go. So once again, welcome everybody. Manny V here with Jared Houston, holding down the live webcast, coming to you from the Encanto Pro, brought to you by cpuertorico.com. You can see right now heat number 10, the second heat of round number 3. out in the water with 15 minutes remaining. Cesar Bauer, you see a 0-0 there. Terry mentioned it. He's down in like the Bolivian states Olympics, and look at this. Oh, he would be proud to see his fellow countrymen just absolutely throwing chunks on that. You're going to see a lot of drop nears grab the rail, and in this case, he grabbed the leash. Yeah. It's all about maintaining that balance. Yeah. And again, there's no skegs, there's no fins on the bottom of the board, so it's all about just the rail control. Yeah, and that was a sick turn. Look at this right now. He holds on to that leash, keeping the nose from digging, and he's going to do whatever it takes to come off the bottom. And then, boom, right there. Again, you can see him pulling it up on the leash right there to make sure that nose doesn't dig in. And that was a big turn right there.
That's pretty sick. I kind of like that leash grab. I think I kind of prefer that to the rail grab, actually. And, that was a really big turn.
That was pretty solid right there from our boy Pancho Galdos. And unfortunate, we're not seeing Cesar Bauer out in the water. He would be pretty much doing the exact same thing, if not more so.
Yeah.
But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, round number 3, heat number 2, out in the water. Coming up next, we're going to see another incredible heat, so stand by. We got 2 more heats of drop knee, and then we're going to jump back into the women's division, round number 5. That's when the top 8 are going to show face, and that's going to be pretty insane to watch as well. Waiting and standing by for the last few days are some of the riders. In fact, although a couple of the ladies showing up late, not because they scheduled wrong, it's because Mother Nature had their way with the east coast of the U.S., which was pretty much one of those areas where you stop first. New York is a very popular stopping
like a main hub.
And Eunate and Caterina and Eunate didn't get their boards until last night.
Wow.
Yeah, so they really didn't get time to practice out there on their own board. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how they fare, not only from jet lag, but not much practice either. So that's coming up next. Don't go anywhere right now in the water. Heat number 2 of round number 3, non-elimination round for the drop knee. What happens for first and second, and then what happens to third and fourth?
Well, yeah, so first goes all the way through to round 5. So it completely skips out in round 4. And second, third, and fourth all are relegated to round 4, which is kind of like a repechage round. Epic. And I mean, that after this heat, it sees like pretty much the top 16. So this is really getting down to the business end of the draw now.
So these guys are lucky. They're only going for that first place spot. 3 of they actually have a better chance now that Cesar Bauer is not here. He's actually it's like an Olympics game.
Yeah.
Beach games that's going down in South America, and he opted to be at that one and try to make this one in time, but unfortunately didn't pull it off. But we do have a bunch of drop kneers watching from all over the world. We got Mitchell in Perth. We got Jai in South Coast, New South Wales. Daniel is tuned in as well. He's down in, I'm going to guess he's in Peru because he's claiming Peru has the best drop kneers in the world. So Daniel tuning in. Mitchell is in Perth. Carl is also tuned in, dialing from Perth, Western Australia. And Kahikili is going to take a look and see what's going on the other side of the door. But, yeah, Portugal's tuned in. Thomas Hardy. And look at this, out the back.
Wow, big little snap off the top there from Pancho, and he's going to trying to work way back into the inside section, but it kind of just faded out, and he kicked out of that one. But Pancho, speaking of the Peruvian guys, that's Pancho Galdas up again. He's really taking control of this heat. He dropped the 6.63 on that last double snap wave that he had, and that's seen him into first place. And fellow continent man, don't know how you would say that, but Renato Arellano is in second, and he just needs a 5.41 to go first. And Javier Delgado is from Puerto Rico, and he is currently sitting on a total of 4.01. He needs a 5.5 to go second. So the heat's still pretty much wide open, and definitely getting a bit of entertainment out there in the water.
It's gonna. I mean, you saw Pancho holding onto his leash to make sure his nose didn't pearl into the waves. I mean, the conditions aren't the best for drop knee. You do have that little bump, a little texture on the wave, but these guys are making it happen. And Dave Winchester in that last heat, holy mackerel, he totally annihilated it. But I was out and about. Winnie won.
Yeah.
And who ended up in second on that?
It was Daniel Alves.
Yeah, he was absolutely killing. He's so fast, and
He's
he has
such
so
a
much.
mad dog. Yeah, like I've been watching him, and like, have you seen the way that he does his snaps?
Yeah,
Like, he's completely like I wouldn't be able to, for sure, my back would rotate and twist and snap in half, right? Like, he really puts his back into it, and it's like, Sasha got a few photos of him yesterday doing these snaps, and it's just the most
totally
amazing
torqued and
position I've
tweaked
ever
out.
seen,
Yeah. He's a very fast drop-near. We're talking about Daniel Alves from Brazil, and he's a very energetic rider.
That's the good word for it, yeah. Like, he shows a lot of speed, and I really enjoy that. Like, I was watching him earlier in his heat, and he got away from the outside with a couple of snaps, probably like 3 or 4 decent-sized turns. As he got onto the inside, the wave kind of like changed and went left. And he went left with so much speed and did another 2 snaps and ended up in the shore break. Like, it was pretty amazing.
I actually saw that wave from the beach, and I was like, I thought the wave was done. I
Yeah.
was outside, but he managed to pump across that dead zone and connect it all over the inside. That was a solid wave. But currently out in the water, round number 3, heat number 2, Pancho Galdos. Chilling, waiting for another wave. 8 minutes 49 seconds remaining. He's sitting in first place with a 6.63 and a 3.9, and that's who is leading the charge right now. In blue, Renato Arellano in the blue jersey from Chile in second, and Javier Delgado in yellow. He is currently in third. So he's trying to build on a 1.13. And that's his lowest of his 2 high-scoring waves, so that's easy to do. And he's actually looking for a 5.5 to get into that second place spot. But it's all about first place. That's when you're going to move straight into round 5, bypassing round number 4, which is these guys are stoked because they don't have to deal with Cesar Bauer.
Yeah, the guys are definitely not looking to play it safe. I mean, like, in this heat, you really want to go for break to ensure that you bypass that round 4. An extra heat, and we got Javier Delgado. Looks like he's gonna have a look at this set wave. Unfortunately, just broke a little bit too far out for him, and
a little split peak action.
Yeah, then we got Renato. Really jamming off that end bit there. That's pretty sick. He's really going for break. That's what I was saying. Like, they're really not playing it safe. Like, he knew that if he landed that, they would have seen him straight through to first place and into round 5. So the guys are really not holding back. It looked like Pancho Galdo split the peak with him there. I'm sure we'll get to see that at some stage, but the action just keeps coming in this heat. The guys are really going for it. We've got Javier Delgado, the Puerto Rican, looking to improve in his score, getting a nice little whitewater section there, smooth floater, and looking for something more on the inside.
Oh, and you look on the outside, a nice little cover up, just tuck his head under a little takeoff barrel right there. Holy mackerel, Pancho Galdo's putting together a nice show out here for the drop nears in the heat number 2, round number 3. Man, the Peruvians.
Yeah, the Peruvians are on fire. They really they're a force to be reckoned with.
Well, they got all these point breaks, which is perfect for drop knee down in Peru. And if you're a regular footer drop near, you're gonna drive to find that perfect right hand point break, and they've got a ton of those, and they got a ton of left hand. One of the longest left hand waves in the world is in Peru. Look at this one more time, out the back and on the inside. Well, out the back we're going to Pancho Galdos. Look at that nice carve off the top.
Yeah, I love that rail transition on that one. He kind of really put on the rail, and it was a really smooth transition back out of it. So that was another great ride from Pancho. He actually improved on his second lowest score there. He netted himself 4.43, so he's extended his lead over Renato. Renato now needs a 5.94, so it's a very attainable score still. Javier Delgado now needs a 6.7 to take the lead, and while we're talking about them, then we got the DK World Champ himself, Sasha Specker, ready to make his first entrance into the water here on the knee.
Oh, man. Well, he was absolutely on fire through the trials. He actually won the trials. Sasha Specker's coming up next. But look at this. Renato absolutely ripping a new one on that left-hand bank right there. Oh, if he would have pulled that off, definitely in the high 8-9 point range for sure. But
he should have used the leash grab technique there to keep his board tied to his feet. But
I actually used to pull my leash a few times. I mean, actually a lot of times. I saw my idol and mentor Kisasaki do it all the time, and I thought it was functional. So it was I used it, and obviously the Peruvians are using it too.
Yeah.
So here we go, Renato taking a look at this one.
Have another look. As you can see, Renato really likes the lefts, being a goofy footer and also being a local at El Gringo. And he's coming around the section there. It would have been nice if he could have got into that, but it really didn't open for him. So he had the right idea there, but unfortunately the wave didn't do exactly what he thought it was going to do, and he's busy powering back out there. It'd be pretty interesting to see the Drop Knee World Tour getting an event at El Gringo.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah, there's some pretty high performance riding going on there this year, and the Drop Knee Express and Session Day kind of thing.
I threw my back out during that heat.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a heat down there, and I'm all about finding the endless summer, warm water.
Yeah.
You know, if it's cold, I got to put a 4.3 on. Screw it. I don't think I want any part of it. But I went out there anyways. Everybody's in full suits, and I trunked it, and my back didn't like that, and I threw my back out.
Yeah, you went out in board shorts, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been going out in board shorts
What the
down there.
hell, man! Like,
If I was only going to be out there for 20 minutes, then that's not...
no, bro. Yes.
Here we go. Pancho Galdo's on the outside.
Yeah, he's coming out the bottom there. Very nice looking wave. Unfortunately, like, a little bit washy, but yeah, still managed to slide a nice little turn off there. And it looks like he's gonna get another big section.
Oh,
pretty
he's
solid
pulling
flow
the leash
there.
and grabbing the rail. He wants to make sure he pulls that thing. He tried to claim it, but I don't know if he was fully in control in front of that whitewash.
I don't know. What do you think, Ben? Like, you reckon that's scored a land or?
I don't think that was a complete move. He was never actually in front of the whitewash, and that's what the judges want to see. They want to see control in front of the whitewash after that maneuver. Let's take another look.
Yeah, so he's like a really nice looking wave at the start. Unfortunately, like kind of crumbles down on him numerous times, but he makes the most of it. Gets a nice little slide turn out the back, and then really punches through that section real nice. It's kind of almost like he maybe grabbed the rail a little bit too much and put too much weight on his tail, which kind of stopped him from having the whitewash push him out in front.
Yeah, it's like hitting the brakes when you're on that tail, and you do that for balance, but you have to get back into that balanced position to be able to move forward. And look at the fashionista, Nicole, is
zebra print board.
Our interviewer.
Interviewer, yeah.
Yeah, interviewer. Yeah. She's been doing a great job, and she's going to go out and get a free surf session down the beach on that left-hander, which is another amazing wave here at Middles.
Yeah.
So we have Kahekili. He's going to be coming in for the next heat for half of the heat. Then we're going to have a local legend, Mr. Molto. He's going to come in for the other half of the heat. Or he might be coming in for later on down the line for rounds 5 or... We're going to see him again for sure. So we're going to take a look at what we have. Yeah, we got more DK all day. So we're going to see Mr. Moto, or if he's taken off, we'll have a little chat with him right now.
Maybe we can say something about the women's.
We've got the boys having a paddle out there, but after one, I'm pretty excited to see what Mr. Moto has to say.
I know. I think
everybody
here in the booth,
does. Like you were saying, he's quite a bit of a legend here in Puerto Rico and just a legend in general. He helped me buy my car because he's like the mechanical whiz and I have no knowledge whatsoever. And thanks to him, I picked out a good one. So, everyone who's watching should definitely get excited for the next few heats when he steps in, as well as Kai Kelly from the Maui boy, a high flyer at Honolulu Bay.
Oh, and there's Lily Pollard.
Yeah, little Lily from Australia.
Everybody's
heading down the beach.
Everybody's getting that free surf in before they head out into round number 5 of the women's division, which is coming up in about an hour or so, about an hour.
Yeah, it's all the big names in women's bodyboarding are hitting the water next. There's some pretty stacked heats going on, actually, to be honest. Like pretty much any heat in there is could be a high semi or a final. I mean, there's some pretty gnarly heats going on. Like Lily Pollard, Neymar Cavallo, Emma Cobb, and Ruth Parra. That's a freaking stacked heat.
That's the first heat in the women's division, round number 5. That's going to be coming up in a couple more heats, so stand by. We're in the second heat of 4 of the drop knee round number 3. Up and riding, Renato Ariano from Chile. Not much there for him. He's got, actually, we're winding down this heat as we speak. 30 seconds remaining. He's going to make his way all the way into the water. But he's sitting on second place right now. So that's, in any other heat, that would be solid. But second, third, and fourth are going to go into round number 4. We're going to see that later on today. it's all about first place, Pancho Galdos.
Yeah, he got a 7.63 on that last wave. So it seems the judges actually did score that floater complete. I mean, like if you look at it really closely, kind of as he lands, he does really actually have control. It's kind of like it pushes him out, and then he gets on the brakes, and it kind of goes behind the wave. But
Okay,
they saw it as